Alright. Now this is just me evaluating me. Thinking. Alright. So throughout my life, since born in 1964, African American male. Throughout my life, I'd say my personality-wise, I wouldn't say that I'm overly sensitive to people and problems they're enduring, but I've always tried to understand them, sympathize maybe. And there was a lot of times in my life that I just let shit go or didn't really pay any attention to it. Just willful ignorance, let's say. So I just kind of mindlessly went through shit. You know, I mean, now the racism shit, you can't go through that mindlessly. You know, a lot of shit. But all the time that I was growing up and around these old timers, elders, you know, peers, people I looked up to, they always had these little tidbits of information. And I would hear them. And it may be a long time before I would apply that particular thing. So I've never really went through life, even at my age now, thinking, man, I should have did this. I should have did that. I don't feel empty. I'll put it like that. I don't feel empty. But I do feel like at the age that I'm at now, I can appreciate things a lot more. A lot of things that really brought me joy in life, I stopped doing because I thought that was the way of the world. The cookie cutter thing. And I don't regret what I've done. The life that I've lived. I don't regret it. Because I don't regret who I am now. But all throughout my life, I always liked to write shit. Even during my deepest times that I was in my addictions, I could sit down at the table and I could write a poem or a story about what was happening in that moment, in that day. I could write it. And when I would write it, you would know who I was talking about if you was there. But the story would be nothing like what was going on. Kind of like the Alice in Wonderland, always hidden messages and shit. And I write like that now. I think like that now. But I had quit writing. For a long time, I've quit writing. There's probably 10 years, at the very least, maybe 15. That ain't right at all. at all. And as I sit here now, I feel like I write documentaries. You know, I think I should be moving. I think that my writing stems from my movement, my travel, because I did a lot of traveling. Not that I went a lot of places, you know, I ain't traveling incontinent in these United States. And I feel like that is what I should be spending my time doing. So, I love music. I would love to go interview, document that lifestyle, because I was in that lifestyle. Motorsports. I was into motorsports heavily. I still have a drag bike right now. I have a couple motorcycles. I want another muscle car. I'm not looking at it like I'm trying to relive my youth, which is what most people would want to look at that as. Midlife crisis, whatever. But I've never been able to consistently work for people because I never could stand being told that I couldn't do something. Especially when it was something that I really wanted to do. Me and my brother and his wife had a detail company. Well, it was their detail company, I just contributed. And it was super successful. We went all over the country, detailing race cars, dragsters, Top Fuel, Kenny Bernstein, Pat Moosey, Tony Christian. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. It's, you know, I mean, we met all the top tuners, engine builders. We met all those guys. We were one of the first ones to videotape the way that the car left the line. We was one of the first ones to do it. Now everybody does it. There's a lot of things that we did that we were the first ones to do. But our biggest problem was, not our biggest problem, I guess it was our biggest problem, because my brother wanted the money and I really wanted a business. I wanted it to turn into something that we were just supervising. His wife was the same. She just wanted the money. Spend it. And not back into the business. There were many times that my pay from the work we did went in to him satisfying her needs. There was a lot of money lost and good business lost because of the greed of just that instant money, that quick fix. So I think about, why didn't I just branch off? Why I always conformed to whoever I was dealing with. But in the street and in life in general, I was way more reckless, extremely violent, when called upon to be violent. I wasn't just the kind of person that went out and started fights, or I didn't have that kind of will. But because of the people that I was usually dealing with, when it became time to be violent, they looked like the people who were violent towards my ancestors. So that made me extremely violent towards them. Now, that was then, and this is now. I truly believe that I need to be out on the road and trying to document things that a 60-year-old trying to just enjoy life and document whatever life brings, really. You know, not a strict regimen of nothing. If it's a music venue and a racing venue in the same area during the same time, I want to see it. I want to document some of it. Write a story about it. I think that's what I'm called to do, because I sat here and I'm enjoying my writing and my honing of my skill, for lack of a better term, I guess. And it is a skill. But I'm caged into a spot where I have no input, no visual inputs. I'm just staring at screens. I'm staring at pages. I'm listening to lectures. All of that to stimulate my thinking. But now it's getting stale. Because the only thing that's in the news, it's not about enjoying yourself. It's always this next doom and gloom thing. And there's more to life than all this seriousness. And I'm a fun-loving dude, man. I like to laugh. I like to try different shit within reason. I mean, I'm an old man now. I ain't trying nothing I gotta fucking try to heal from if shit goes wrong. But, you know, I wouldn't mind doing a little exercising. Maybe somewhat, not really hiking, but, you know, doing shit. Being physical, just living life. Without a bunch of judgment. Just some enjoyment. You know, of course there's going to be times you have to be serious. It's going to be a business. It's not going to be just a run around type of thing. I want to use what I got, my skills, my enjoyments to write something that's a little more lighthearted, less stiff, less hyperbolic. Just, that's what kills you. That's when it takes your spirit away, when all you're doing is sitting and complaining and letting other people's opinions and shit dictate who you are and how you move. I've always been a free spirit, but very seldom have I enjoyed that throughout the middle parts of my life. But that's okay. I'm not bitter about it, not upset about it. I'm happy about where I'm at. I really am. As far as mentally. But spring is here. I spent 2 seasons of recovery. And now I'm ready to take this new perspective out and share it with the world. Will the world see it? Who knows? Will anybody see it? Who knows? Maybe they'll see it when I'm gone. Who knows? But my philosophies and the way to treat people and the way I try to look at things, I think will allow me to write some pretty incredible stuff. I've already wrote some pretty good stuff. So, just an evaluation, just some thoughts. I'll probably crack out some more too. Just trying to quietly elevate. Let's elevate.